Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful day out here under the blue skies of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ and Jehovah God in heaven. Holy and glorified be thy name. We're about to do a little shooting with the old British light dragoon. Hopefully it'll perform good today. The target is a nice buck, nice rack, all that. I don't know what the actual distance, as small as that is, would be. We got the old clay balls and some bread for wadding. We usually load from the powder horn, but today, due to some concerns of powder horn loading, we've decided to incorporate an extra safety feature. And what that is this plastic tube which measures your powder. It's called the Blackhorn 209. And I took and put a little bit of, that old gray tape, what do you call it? Duct tape, that's what it is. A little duct tape around there, and then you can push this on there, goes over the duct tape, and it sticks tight. So that's what we're going to be using to load with, this here tube. We can see exactly how many grains that we're putting in it. And then we got our holster that we just made, so we got some place to put it so that it's gives me some hands free to do my powder and stuff. So, and I got a little tool here so that if I need to tighten the flint or something, I can do that. So we'll go ahead and do some shooting, and do a little more shooting and less talking. How about that? Windy today, boys. Good and windy. That's for sure. Now, if you want to get more mountain manny with this stuff, you can get you a piece of deer antler and cut it off and measure it and set it to fit over the end of that nozzle if you like. That would look more mountain manny than what this does. Right? And you could do that. That would work good. Hopefully we'll get a good show out of her today. Won't be too many troubles. No, we don't want no trouble now, do we? No, that's right. We don't want no trouble. That's for sure. All right, I think we're ready for our first shot. Let's see how she does at that big old buck, right? There he is. I wished I had me old Kentucky long rifle, but we'll have to use this smoothbore to try to get the big buck. We shot behind his old Batuski, and he got away. All right. Yes, sir. Shot behind his old Batuski, we did. Got our handy safety tube, huh? And you can see how many grains I'm putting in her. And I'm priming and everything, and that's setting at about 40 grains of powder, as you can see by the measurement right there. That's what we're putting in her. Could I say that before, Mr. Ed? That's true, you couldn't, but now you can. So what we'll do first is prime our pan. We had a little delay on that one too, didn't we? Makes it more exciting. Gets a half cock. You should prime your pan last, but it's hard to do when you're going to dump all your powder down the barrel to do that. So let's go ahead and do it first. That way I got some left. I suppose I could have some left and do it. I don't have to necessarily do it that way, I should change my habits already, huh? Try to prime the pan last. Leave just a little in there for the priming process, huh? That probably would be good. Snug my earplugs up a little more. Yes, sir. A little more playtime. Full cock. All right, Mr. Buck. I don't even think I hit the target with that one. Missed her completely, I do believe. Huh. Must have hit, well, I heard a ting, so it must hit underneath the bottom somewhere. I was aiming low, right? Right. That tube sticks on there pretty good with that little bit of duct tape. Whoa, Edward. So we'll try that. We'll do the pan last. But see, then I gotta hold this tube with powder in it. Yeah, I suppose I could try to stick it. Kind of hard to do, you know. You just need a third hand. That's where you get into trouble. You just don't have enough hands for it all. That's what the problem is. Not enough hands. Just not enough hands. If I had one more hand, I could probably do it that way. It's a beautiful warm day out. Too nice to sit in the house, I can tell you that. Way too nice to sit in the house. So I said, hey, why not go out and do a little shooting? So, how many times can you get a shot at one deer like that? Not many. But we've had two, and no good so far. And that's another miss. And of course, some place to put it, so you know, unless you got a table or something to lay it on. Man, it is stuck on there pretty good. Pretty well stuck on there. But it's called recreational shooting, I guess, huh? Just out trying to enjoy yourself, stay out of trouble. That's a full-time job for me. I'm always figuring out some way to get in trouble, doing something. Nothing serious usually, just dumb stuff. Oh, dumb stuff. Did you guess how many times this would go off before it had a flash in the pan or didn't go off? Before, you know, like, oh, I bet it goes off 4 times before it misfires. Yeah. Well, hey, that's what makes it fun. Try to make a game of something or another, right? Try it again, see what we can get. Oh, that one there. I guess I shot him in the head, right by the eyeball. I ruined that trophy buckhead with that shot. Yes, sir. Ruined that nice buckhead. I'd be unhappy shooting with a nice buck like that in the head. Yes, sirree. No, no, no. You're not supposed to do that, boys. Not supposed to shoot them in the head. We're getting some fouling on here now, so it'll be telling the the story here before too long. So far, not too shabby. If you're like me, you're struggling and working at trying to be a good Christian, watch your language and all that kind of stuff and behave yourself. Some of us are blessed. I know people, I never heard them make any boo-boos, but boy, I sure can. So I'm going to ask for forgiveness in case I be saying something that I shouldn't ahead of time. Because I usually don't find it till I watch these back and I'm like, holy mackerel, did I say that? And apparently I did. So, yeah. Try and get that deer right in the heart shot, huh? That's no good. All right. That's terrible. Accuracy on these things, this ain't what you're going to want to shoot if you want to play super accurate man. I'm not trying to play super accurate man. I'm just trying to get it to go off every time I pull the trigger. That's what I'm trying to do. And that can be a job. But so far, not too shabby. Not too shabby, Mr. Ed. Not too shabby. If that's a safer way to load, I would imagine. Not with the horn. For all those you guys that are nervous about loading from the horn, this would be the way to do her. I got my front pocket full of bread and clay balls. By golly. I don't know if bread could be the source of an amber in one of these or not. It's pretty dry. I wouldn't think so, but you just never know. You just never know. All right, Mr. Deer, let's see if we can perforate you. That was kind of a long burner, I thought. I thought that burned a little longer than it should have. When they start doing that kind of stuff, sometimes it makes me nervous. Start getting all shaky. Hey, he's getting all shaky. He's done for. Yep, that's right. He's done for. If anything will bring your nerves around, this stuff will. That's for sure. But we're definitely getting her dirty today. So we get done messing around here with Gwen. I'll clean her up, put her back in storage. Till the next time. Maybe I'll break out a different pistol. We've been working this one over pretty good. So we try to make sure everything was good to go before we come out today, as we work the bugs and stuff out of her. We'll see how we do. So far, pretty good, huh? It's enjoyable to be out in the weather, nice and warm, enjoying yourself. I got some fungus. It's called chaga. I bought that online a long time ago. I've never made any tea out of it. It grows on birch trees. It's supposed to be good fire starter. I'm going to take some of that, make me some tea, boil up some water. So I'm going to try that. That's something one of my things to do here. All right, dude. It's windy. Oh, there's the first one. But I did see sparks go off in the wind. So, and I haven't cleaned the frizzer or wiped it down. Well, that was right underneath the belly. There. That might have been I don't know if it took it down or not. It needed to be about that much higher. And over a little bit into her. Might have had me some deer bologna, right? He could have had deer bologna. He could have. That's right. He could have. But he blew it. Yeah, he blew it. No deer bunny for you, pal. Yeah. But I'm running about 40, 50 grains in this tube. Mostly, I've been 50 here lately, but this is a 40 grainer. So, we did have one stall out there. And hopefully the video keeps going so we can record it all. But that's a good safer way than using the powder horn, I suppose. And it probably ain't that much slower, is it? I mean, compared to the other loading with the horn, it takes about the same amount of time. Barrel's getting pretty dry. That's why it's always good to push the ball down before you tamp down your wadding, which happens to be a hot dog bun. No cleanup, no mess. I don't think there's much left for the ducks to eat. If you had ducks or anything else, I don't even see a crumb of bread. I know the clay ball's coming out of her because there's holes in the old target. Other than that, I probably wouldn't even know. Try her again. Oh, that one's in the deer, but behind the rear quarter. I don't think I want to try to get me a deer with that. It might be a sad thing. Be doing some hurting to the deers. And you know, I like a quick harvest on my deer. I love a quick harvest. Just get it over with and done. You got your deer and your meat. I like a quick harvest. I don't want to have anything suffering and in pain and everything, because I know what that feels like, and I'm not wanting that to happen, you know. But I don't really hunt deer anymore. I used to. We'd get the meat and stuff, but nowadays we're doing okay and we don't really need the meat. Although it's a good idea sometimes to go hunt them, maybe make them out of bologna, give them to the shelters or charity or something, because they're getting on the roads and they're causing some bad accidents, getting people hurt if they get too overpopulated, especially around this area. And you don't want that. That is not good. Tamp her down, brother. I don't tamp her down. Don't tell me what to do. That's right. Don't tell me what to do. All right, Mr. Deer. Whoa, I don't know where that went. Oh, that was up higher. Whoa, the old ramrods. Trying to come out of there again. Man, this holster, you got to have one of these. You just got to. That's some place to hang it while you do your powder charges, right? You don't have to worry about anything unsafe because it's empty. And you can get your powder out. Sometimes the Lord don't speak directly to you, the Lord Jehovah in heaven. Sometimes he speaks to other people. Somebody sent me a message, asked me not to load through the powder horn, said it was too dangerous. So I said, okay, what can I do? Maybe that's coming from another greater source and I need to be safe, and that's when I did the old tube. Like I said, if you want to get mountain man cracked and all that, get you a piece of deer antler, cut it, drill it, and make it so it's your measuring tube. And then you can just slide it right over the end of your horn, and you got something that would be time period correct. This is not, of course, but it's what I had handy at the time, and since I'm not dressed up in any way, shape, or form, time period correct doesn't have to be an issue, right? That's for sure. And again, we got the same powder we've always had, the old Schutzen powder. We're still playing with that. But it's just such a beautiful day. It's really a good day to sit out in the lawn chair and relax. But I thought I'd do this. Come out and do a little shooting because I know I'd enjoy it. I know there's people that can't get out. Maybe your weather ain't that good. Yes. And have a wee bit of fun, mateys. A wee bit of fun. You gotta be careful your tube don't start spinning loose because it's on threads for some reason. It wants to do that. Now this is covered in that white powder and everything. It's still going off. So I tell you, so far it's been an enjoyable shoot. Probably one of the best ones I've had since I've had these things. As long as I don't boo-boo and forget something, we should be good. Got all my equipment handy. That flint has performed pretty good. So, time I get done with the day, though, it might not be too good, huh? Might be finished. Who knows how many shots you can get out of one flint, right? But the prison's been opening and everything's been working pretty good on it. So I can't, wasn't happy with it for a while. Well, if you watch my old videos, you'll see what I didn't like about it. Oh, no. You brag too much. That's how it goes when you brag. Don't talk about them. Don't brag about them. Keep your mouth shut. That's always a good idea, right? Keep your mouth shut, Mr. Ed. That's right. What would I do without you, you little heckling buddy of mine? I don't know, Ed. I don't know what you'd do. I'd probably be more bored. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A little heckler. Nothing like a good heckler, right? Oh, my. All right. I think I brought about 20 shots out with me. So if I make it through all 20 shots, it'll be the first time that I've ever done that. I'll probably run out of wadding and bread before I run out of clay balls, it looks like. I'm not far from the target, but then these are a close range weapon too, you know. They're not made to shoot clear across the field. Close range. Oh no, I might have to wipe the dust off of it. Well, that was a delay. That's for sure. So, for not wiping it down or doing anything to it, so far, so good. I think I got plenty of powder, so I don't have to worry about running out of that. But we can go back in the video and count how many times that it didn't go off. So maybe a little wind factor there and something like that could be a problem. But the old wind will get you. That's for sure. Well, I hope everybody's doing good and enjoying their day. I know I'm trying to. Trying to enjoy my day. It's beautiful out here. There's so much beauty on the earth, it's not even funny. We take it for granted, we do. Take it for granted. Take all that beauty for granted. Just amazing. Yes, sir. Don't have to worry too much about short loads with this clear plastic tube. You can see exactly what you got going on. That's for sure. Ain't much powder goes in them. A pound of powder will last you a good while. That's for sure. Trick is finding black powder nowadays. That's a trick. It's not easy to do. And that's why a lot of people got into trying to make it. They were die-hard shooters, and they just couldn't make it without shooting some powder. So they start making their own. So you can get some real issues with your own powder as far as delayed shots and stuff like that. I think you got a higher danger risk with homemade powder and stuff like that because it's a little more unpredictable than this stuff here is, fairly predictable as to what it's going to do. Man, tell you. I did delete a bunch of stuff on my phone, so I'm looking for this to be a long shooting video, guys. A long one. A little longer than usual. I'm just going to keep shooting her until she has a problem. I have to quit. Go in the house and fix it, clean it up and all that. Or I run out of bullets. My clay balls are running low, mate. These clay balls is running low, eh? That's right. Clay balls are running low. And what? I used half a hot dog bun so far. Half a hot dog bun gone. Well, one thing, we'll know how long it takes to shoot 20 rounds. Ah, you old booger. That's 2. Went off on the third one. Third time's a charm. So now, we'll just wipe this prison off because she's covered in dust. Same one with the old flint. That might help. So, reliability and maintenance. When your life's dependent on something, you're going to make sure that you've got that reliability and stuff in your favor, right? About out of bread. Oh no, look around. Put some grass in it. Shoot a little grass. Something right over there. Finish up these few clay balls. I don't think I got too many left. Yeah, she went into that. You're gonna have to make some adjustments. About that time for adjustments, huh? Getting there. Flint adjustment, whatever. But overall, not too shabby today. That sun is warm. Good day to get a suntan. Get a little vitamin D in your skin, right? That's always a good idea. Well, guys, I don't know. I only got a couple of clay balls left, and if that's the case, that means I've shot 18. This is number 18. But I don't have any more wadding, so I gotta get some grass. So here's some grass. Now, when you do it with grass, you're probably setting yourself into that deal where you could get an amber go off, and you could get some juice in your powder where it won't want to go off for you. Yeah, she's boo-booing bad. Yep. And something hot hit me right there. Never had nothing come back and get on me hot till I shot that grass. Plus that grass stinks, man. It smells bad. So, but yeah, I got two pumpkin balls left there. Let's try them without no wadding, and we'll shoot them that way, and then we'll have to quit, because I got to run in the house for supplies. I need something to drink. I mean, probably some nice cold water, a little cranberry juice, and some lemon. Try to keep them kidney stones away from me. Don't want that. That kind of stuff ain't no fun, right? Don't give me no kidney stones. I don't like it. Don't want to try to pass that kind of stuff. A lot of folks getting a mess because they ain't getting the right stuff to break that down. Lemon juice will do it for you. All right. Got one more clay ball left after that one. And that'll be the story. Let's hope it goes for me. Nope. Got that problem. Okay, one more time, because that's all the ammo I got as far as clay ball ammo goes. So, take the old measure me out some powder. Half cock it. It's done real good today. But by golly, when they start having a bit of trouble going off, they don't quit, do they? They just keep right on doing it. I'm going to save that one clay ball. I always have one clay ball in my pocket, right? Because I never put it in the gun. All right, let's see. Wind's blowing good. Yep. Oh, come on, baby. You can do it. You can rock one more time. And the barrel, all that shooting in the barrel is warm to the touch, but that's it. It's not hot. And if this was, I don't know, I don't have any Pedersoli pistols, but I can tell you, the muskets get so hot you can't touch that barrel. And that's a fact. All right. Let's see what happens one more time. We're not getting anything. We might be able to do a little scraping there. Chip it a little bit. Maybe get a little more edge to it. I don't know. I did see a spark that time. I think I've shaken all my powder out of the pan. Is what's happened at this point. So I'll do that real quick. So it's not going to go off if you shake all the powder out of it. And we ain't getting anywhere with this guy. We have a tool here, if we can get a hold of it, to where we can loosen our flint a wee bit. Maybe move it a little bit. Tighten her back up. See if it won't hit a little different on the frizzing to get that spark going. I see sparks flying, but it wasn't making it in the pan. So there she is. Oh, nice and filthy with shoots and powder. Yep. Nice and filthy. And we can put her away. If you half cock it and close the frizzing, that strap fits right over top of it. You can give it a little pull down here, snug it up, and it should stay there with no trouble. We got our powder horn. Get a deer antler, hollow it out, make you a cut, put a little tab on it so you can hang it on a string or something. Or if you got a safety valve, put a little duct tape around it. It fits on there snug. Of course, you got bread and clay balls. Got this here Handy Traditions tool. Moved the flint a little, shot 20 rounds. So, yep. Oh, let me get that deer target for you real quick. It was a lot of fun to shoot. And there's what we did as far as hitting the target. We shot about 20 balls. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. At least 17 or more. Might be a couple through the same hole on that target. This is we got well, there's one there. Some wild shots here, about 5 of them or so. 5 wild shots, at least 15, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 on the paper. So about 3 of them must have went somewhere else on that. But you can look at the video, check it out. Go back and examine it where each one of them hit. Hopefully you can zoom in on the target over there. If you can do that, that makes it cool. The wind don't blow me away. So that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll have to do it again sometime. Maybe I'll come up with a different tool than this guy. It definitely had a good performance today. I'm not going to complain about it. It shot quite a few in a row before it decided to go, right? So, and that's how they are. You got to maintain them. And they say you can get, like, I don't know, some people say 50 shots out of a flint, some say less. You know, it just depends on how it's striking the old frizzing. Your frizzing makes a big difference, which cracks the steel. Frizzing, yeah, but it sounds better with flint and steel. Makes it sound tough, don't it? Hey, we'll see y'all later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Join me again sometime for another just standing around shooting out in the beautiful outdoors. May the good Lord Jehovah, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior in heaven, bless you and keep you safe.